All right, guys, Chris Anderson here. This has been Nomadic's home for about 25 years here in Nicaragua. Today, we're going to take you through our sandal farm and show you how sandals are made. We still make sandals with our hands. Everything's hand done in here. And what is used by machine are very antique machines that are really not in existence anymore. The shoe industry is centuries in front of us, but I like doing it the old way. That's how it's done. Here, what we're doing here is retwisting rope. We're taking it apart. Some of this is not fit for sandal production. We'll take it apart and we'll retwist it. And so we're doing this the really old-fashioned way. We got a couple drills down here, and we've got about 20 meters, and we're retwisting rope. So we mixed two different colors of green together to make this super fine cord that's going to be used in a bunch of different woven sandals. But we can add as many colors, well, up to like 4 colors in there. So we have another really high-tech machine that we built years ago. So this is our mat maker. So this, we make all the mats for the soles of the sandals, insoles and outsoles. And that's how this is done. So the rope is running through and heat welding together with weights and an iron. This is a much smaller run. We're making a very small mat here. Normally this would be the entire length of this machine here, and we'd be making the mat. That's about it. That's as far as our technology goes. High tech. The sole cutting station. I'm giving you a sole in case you don't have one. So what we're doing here is taking the mats that we've made, and we'll make a mat to the particular width of the size of the sole, where we're supposed to be. So what he's doing here is he's cutting out soles so we can make shoes with it. So we've got a guide and a hot knife, and he's going around cutting it. After we've cut that, this is what you come up with. These are 2 soles. They'll eventually be joined together in happy matrimony to create your outsole and insole. Today we're working on the woven Moses, which is our newest edition of our sandal. We're individually doing the sides of each sandal here. Here's our weaving technique right here. Prime example. How much time and energy goes into this shoe right here. So what we're doing here, guys, is we're taking all of what's woven for the sides, and we're making sure that they're going to fit in the correct mold of the size shoe, because each side is done for different sizes. So that's what's happening over here. We're making sure that it's going to fit. Everything's lined up, tightening up any loose ropes that might be in there, because it's all hand woven. And depending on people's strength, it might be how tight it is versus how not tight it is. So that's what she's doing here. So as a struggle to always make the next best thing, always improving. So this is a cork sole that we use now on all of our cork sandals. So it's a layer of cork on the top. In the middle is reground cork mixed with an EVA. So now, instead of a firm cork insole, you have an insole that can bend quite a bit and be super flexible, which goes with the natural motion of your foot. So when we were developing the cork insole, that's what I was looking for. Something, a lot of cork soled sandals are stiff. Nothing wrong with them, they're just stiff. This one I wanted something that goes with your foot. And so you can almost bend this in half, even when you put the sole on it. It's super flexible. We've got a heel cup built in, so it really keeps your heel locked in. Metatarsal support, arch support. I think it's awesome. All the scraps from sandal cuttings are usually made into circles, and we take those circles and we make all sorts of things, bags, rugs. Today we're working on car rugs. So this is all scrap, almost all scrap. So all the insides, all scrap around the edges, newer material. and then we'll put an edge around the side of it, and we're making car mats today. So really important to me is trying to use up all of our scraps here. That's always been like one of our main focuses, which also helps keep people busy and occupied in the off season. So another important piece of this is that we do use new material for the outside edges and some of the things, but a lot of this material is not up to par for sandal production. So not only do we have waste from production that we use in this mat, it's also rope that's unfit for sandals. Maybe most people wouldn't notice a problem with it, but it's inferior grade rope. So we use that for the edge work. So that's how we try to get up all of our material that comes in that's not in perfect condition and our waste. So this is called a clicker, high-tech name. It's a plastic poly plate. So basically we put the form on the mat, slide the machine around, and it would pressure and cut through. And that's how we click our soles out of our sheets. We're going to be putting this through the heater. This has a heating coil on the top. We're reheating the glue that we dried last night. It's 1970s technology right there. Here we have the latest technology in sandal machinery, built probably in 1957. This is machines that I brought down from the States. But what he's doing is he's knocking down all the rough pieces that are on the rubber to make it even with the rope. I think this machine now would look nothing like that. I've gone to the Milan shoe show and seen the machines. This doesn't really even exist anymore, only for shoe repair, really, but we're using it for production. This is our JC style, our original, the sandal, still one of my favorites. So we're putting the car tags on. She's finishing. She puts the label in, puts the back strap on. That's what's going on right here. Creating new stuff is always what we do to keep ourselves from getting bored. This is a new bag we've created, asked for specifically from our friends in the Ukraine. It's a small little bag that clips, that's brand new for this year. And yeah, this is the packing room. This is where sandals go to end up on your feet. Sandals mostly go in these big boxes. Some of the ones with cork get put into our shoe boxes and packed up and sent to you. It's the end of the road, and it's got to go to the airport.